What you got?
Ping, 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 ping. No, we had a lame pickleball court. They like never finished it where I was. There's plenty of good courts.
It's a fun sport, man, especially as you get older. I can't play basketball anymore. My knees, man. I'm old.
It's like
I
pity
think-
pat.
Oh, you're not old.
Yeah, I say. So it's Demmoch. Yeah, I think I'm putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. I've been saying Demmoch. I put it on the front, but it is on the back, huh?
Well, the problem
Demmoch.
is in YouTube, he spells it Dimmak, so it does
That's
sound
true.
like Dimmoch.
The funny thing is, you pretend like you're here to laugh, but you're here to learn. You're either here to learn new laughter or learn. Like you really like y'all
That's
cope
true.
and guys. You guys your potential, like bro, like they're always on the cutting edge. They always got the new shit to talk about. They always know our new shit already, right? Have you guys like y'all believe in this Neptune and Uranus are not gaseous giants but potentially rocky giants? You guys up on this?
No.
So you
We
believe
come here to
that-
learn.
Crickets.
We come here to learn.
I'm
That's why.
saying, but it's stuff like this, like you don't even know your own new shit, and you're sitting here thirsty for our shit because you know we got new shit. We got your new shit, and we got the behind the. And really though, it don't have to be. It's a turmoil. It doesn't make me feel special. It makes me feel fucking burdened that there's been one like, oh, we've got all these satellites, and it's like some pictures, but there's been one. Multiple people in the plane, supposedly civilian, going around doing an orbit. One in the past 30 years. It's a fucking joke.
No,
Oh, people are
posted
playing with the
earlier.
landers on the moon and did this and this. Kiss my ass, dude. Remember when the Mars got revealed and the little wheel and the little red dust were showing? They showed the camera on the Mars. Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
You're clipping.
Show me all the shit before that. Show me all dropping on the way. I'll be yay clapping the whole fucking way there. You drop the fucking parachute. You got a top down, up view. No fucking horizon sideways view to shit. You're a fucking joke. You guys
are
could be
Demmoch.
indoctrinated puppet string.
TEMU
So
DEMMOCH.
fucking easy. It's a fucking joke.
No dirt in the middle, right, Doc?
Gosh.
Bro,
Go make some food. How many people do you feed? How many people do you feed? How many people do you employ? Right? How many people are you saving, bro? How many babies
All
are
of
you
them.
making?
All of
Yeah,
them.
right.
Well, why
Right,
is
you're right.
Uranus and
What?
Neptune? Why are they spheres? That's a good point you brought up.
Because the Earth is flat. You have to have a
Yep.
flat thing for all spheres to float above.
Citation.
Okay, that's a new one.
Right, like a baby's crib. Right, you know the little things floating above the baby's crib. If the crib was a ball, the baby would fall off the ball and wouldn't be able to look up at the mobile.
Not if it was on an Earth.
Okay, you have to have a
That's
flat
true.
thing.
The crib
Yes.
should have to be in the middle of space, for your example.
Yeah.
You can be unbalanced on flat Earth or balanced. You can't be unbalanced on a ball where everything's pulled to the center of gravity, which is the epitome of gravity. So every single dot around a ball that you could imagine that you could exist on the area of orientation on the outside surface would be equal, and the center of it would be pulled to the center of imaginary magic gravity, and nothing would be able to weeble or wobble or fall down.
That's why why Globers have to walk on all four limbs so we don't fall over.
That's not going to go well.
No, you wouldn't. No, that doesn't make it. No, you could do ballerina flips on a needle and you wouldn't be able to fall. With gravity keeping you focused on that needle, that's what gravity do. Gravity pulls your center of gravity through that needle to the center of Earth. That focal point of gravity, the fine little needle dot of gravity where everything pulls to.
You said something the other day about gravity being different at the top of a building and than it is at the bottom of the building, and that's true. And I think you agree with that. But you were saying that it's not rotating on a ball, and that's where I lost
No, I
you.
said if you weigh something in the basement or underground 7 miles, and then go up 3, then 2, then 1, then go to the basement, then go to the middle of the building, then go to the top. Each spot you weigh it at is going to be a different weight. I didn't say any of the other stuff you said.
It
I
depends
said that's
on
what you
the
guys were
instrument.
trying to allude to, or somebody is, to say that makes him live on a ball because changing longitude and latitude changes weight. Well, in this experiment, you don't have
That's
to
right.
change longitude and latitude. You're in the same building. You didn't go anywhere. You went up and down, and you got the same effect. Now we can throw the ball claim out the window. Got any other ones?
Well, both can. It just depends on the elevation, right? And where you're at on
No,
the
there's
Earth.
no
So
elevation on a ball.
the
What's
latitude.
your
If it's
elevation on the ball?
a different
Draw your
latitude.
horizontal reference and then
If
your curve.
say you're at 90 degrees, right? Say you're at the South Pole.
What curve? What's it look like? Versus what horizontal? I need references.
Imagine
You
a
realize
ball
that?
spinning, right?
Yeah.
So you're at the
I
bottom
know
of
you
that
can't
ball.
explain, but you can point to dirt. You can stand on it and you can rub it with your hands, right? So let's go take a look at that dirt.
You're familiar with the final experiment. Just imagine
I'm
you're one of
familiar
those
with
guys.
dirt that can drop 8 inches or not, or make a sandcastle if you want. Let's
Can
start
you
there.
can you imagine the dirt is
Can you not
ice?
imagine? Can you make an 8 inch drop of earth dirt? Why is this so
D-Mike, you got
complex
them
for
all
you? What are
beat,
you running
man.
from?
D-Mike, you got like multiple grandkids, right? Like you are
He
definitely the king.
Yeah,
crushes,
but
dude.
all of them know how to rub dirt and dig dirt. Too bad you don't. They'll teach
No, you
you.
know I'm serious, right? You know props. You know D-Mike, you know I look up. You come on. You know you're my dog, right? Like I'm your dude, bro. Come on. These guys, they probably like 28. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Maybe
that
some
was a
fresh
nice
out of college.
moment.
Like, I don't know, man. Y'all sound like y'all real comfortable having fun with flat earthers. How long y'all been doing this shit? I ain't never seen not damn one of y'all.
Well,
Since I got
that's
indoctrinated. So
yeah.
Democ,
What?
Man, come
do you
on,
know
man.
that the higher up you go in elevation, the lower that you would weigh is a prediction of gravity?
Mm, So it's a prediction of many, many models.
You
Many,
got a
many.
Prove
side.
I
it.
agree.
You got a
I
side
agree.
view,
Prove it.
Wes?
Prove it.
Go ahead. So
Go
gravity
to the
is,
top of a building and every foot your brick should weigh less. Just prove it
yep,
in
you're
front of
right.
us.
Yeah, show me not 9.8 meters per second squared.
Sure, go up to Everest.
You know that's the average, right?
Stop telling
Show
us
me
to
not
go
that.
anywhere. You've got every single foot to comply with. Every foot should be a different amount. Get to getting her done and show us. We ain't
You know,
going nowhere in fucking imagination land that you ain't taking us. If you're not there, we're not there. So you need to be where you're supposed to prove the thing. And if the only place you can prove it's Mount Everest, that doesn't mean all Earth anywhere, nothing. Has that shit to do with the Earth. Sounds
No,
like
that's
a
why in the
mountain claim to
basement.
me. Sounds
That's why
like
in the
you're on a
basement.
mountain and a mountain does that,
No,
right?
you said it. In the basement,
No,
you weigh
I didn't
more.
say nothing. You said Mount Everest does a globe magic. You said
don't you put
only on
words in.
Mount Everest can we get a globe stuff.
No, in the
Nowhere else on
basement.
a
In
globe.
your basement.
Well,
In
prove
your
it. We're
basement.
waiting for you to prove that
Well,
claim.
no,
It's
you
not my
admitted
claim,
it.
weirdo. It's
You
not
said
my
it.
claim
Yeah,
that
you
you
just
can
said in the
prove
basement you
that
weigh
every
more.
foot it changes weight
Yeah, you
and it's
said
less weight going up. Stop saying I said something that doesn't make any sense that you keep saying to yourself.
you
Weirdo.
said you said in the basement
You
you weigh
said you have
more.
no proof of a globe.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I said that. So you said that it weighs more in the basement than as you go up, it gets lighter and
I
lighter. You
said
said
the
that.
weight is going to change when
Yep.
you
Prove
go
that.
up.
Prove it.
Ooh,
It's already proven, retard.
my
It's
head
That's
is
so
turning
already a
good.
fact.
tables.
It's already a fact that your weight changes when you go up and down.
Oh, so I
Now,
don't have to prove
you're
it.
trying to say your weight's changing going horizontally that way on a ball.
No, I'm saying the higher the elevation goes,
Well,
the
which
less
one's
weight.
which?
No,
Which one?
he's
Which
right.
one
Y'all do
proves the
say that.
claim?
Y'all agree
If we
about the
got two
elevation, but
things,
y'all act like they do act like Etvos effect and all that too, don't they? Demo? They
It's
act like they do
Atmo. Drop the S
I
because
don't
you're
care. What,
implying
listen, we can
sphere.
act like
that.
Superman is Papa Smurf, not helping. Listen, you got a claim. The claim is I'm on a ball and it does it because of this. And my claim is been debunked because you can do it stationary. You don't have to move longitude and latitude. That's your claim. Your claim isn't going up and down, stupid. Your claim is in an airplane going that way, flying around, and the weight changes. Get your shit right. On
Well, it's
flat Earth in the building, you go up, your weight changes.
Same on
That's
the
yeah,
flat
globe.
Earth, not a globe.
No, same on the
Don't
yeah.
globe.
confuse them. Stop
It's a,
confusing them.
no, it's axiomatic. It's
No,
Yeah.
what
axiomatic.
is? Give me a ball and a flat thing and show us.
Gravity is axiomatic.
Go get a ball and show us how it acts like a flat plane. Go get a flat desk that's stationary, get a spinning ball. We'll do stuff on each one and see what matches outside, you idiot.
But we
This is
can't do
real
it on Earth.
simple.
We'd have to go somewhere
No,
else other
no,
than
we're
Earth.
gonna do it on Earth. That's the only place where you exist, stupid. What are you, a fucking nutcase? What do you
Yes.
exist in an alien realm now or something in a fifth dimension?
Oh
What are you
boy.
talking about? Don't do it on Earth. Where would you do an experiment at?
You
I
want to
think on
isolate
Earth.
from you want to isolate from the actual Earth to figure out what surface is. So you have
Yeah,
to
you get a
isolate.
ball in your hand and then you make it spin. Clearly, it's not out in a fucking vacuum spinning by gravity, is it? So
That
you're
ball
gonna make this thing
is
happen from
affected by
start,
Earth.
right? You're gonna manipulate the thing you're saying is fucking happening, idiot, to the best of your ability with the thing you say it's happening with. That's what the lab is for. So then you spin the fucking ball around, idiot. You are the manipulator, right? You're supposed to prove your claim however you can with that ball. And when you can't, stupid, shut up. Go back to the lab and start again. get the flat plane, and it all works fine. Don't be mad at me because I don't need the fucking story you need, that I can get a flat thing and say it's not spinning and say it is stationary and flat, and I can test stuff on it. Then I can put a ball next to it and test a real ball. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're making the dumbest shit up in the world talking about you can't test stuff next to each other. You're
Well,
crazy.
yeah, if you have a ball, that's affected by gravity also, right?
No, I haven't seen any ball do anything you claim. There's no right there.
Have
There's
you ever
your
watched
fucking
basketball?
imagination, and you have a religious claim about what balls do, and no one's ever seen any of it happen with a real ball. Do you
Oh,
have
okay.
it handy?
So you've seen a 3-point shot in basketball, right? What happens when they shoot the ball?
No, I haven't seen you have anything on a ball. We need to see what
Hey,
scales do on a ball. We need to see what pendulums do on a spinning ball, a real one. Before
Like
you
a
go
basketball?
outside and say that's a ball, get a real ball, put the shit on it, spin it around, see if it acts like our flat desk next to it, where we got the pendulums and all the stuff on the flat stationary thing. Then you put it on a ball and we compare the two. I don't know how idiotic you guys. There's no other way to do this. Stop fucking imagining shit's what you need to stop doing. Well,
dude,
we
my
have
guy
a
had like an
claim.
epiphany last night about their about their relativity shit, man. Like dilation, I believe. And it's like
Yeah,
I
hit us
cannot
with
remember
it.
it. It was so.
I
It was
want
like,
to hear
why
it.
are
I
we
want to
not
hear it.
looking at this right in front of our face? Like, you guys believe that we cannot tell which thing is moving or not.
Yep.
There's I always go to the conservation of lateral momentum, perpendicular, whatever. I always go to that one. And then I had a simple ass one yesterday. I was like dreaming to it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's so beautiful. And it was so fucking simple. It was so simple. And I woke up and did not remember it. And I keep seeing a 7.5, a 750, a 7.5.
That's
Oh
better
my
than a
God.
What was that
666.
shit?
So Donald, just to go with relative motion, if you were an airplane and another airplane was coming toward you, and you didn't have instruments, how would you know how fast you are moving and how the other plane is moving toward you?
If you didn't have instruments,
Yep.
does that sound like something
I think the
that
answer is you wouldn't, right?
no instruments?
No
Yeah.
instruments. You're traveling at each other. How would you know if you're going faster than the other airplane or if the other plane was going faster? How would you even know if you're moving and the other plane was just moving toward you?
So are you leaving out the element of supposed constant velocity? Did you forget to mention that?
That's what we're testing right now.
So yes, you did forget to mention it.
No, I said how fast would you know you were going if you're moving toward each other? Yes, okay,
Do
constant
I have a
velocity.
gas pedal? Do I have a
No,
throttle?
no,
Do I have
you're
a
moving.
throttle?
You're not in the driver's seat. You're just witnessing this happen. You're in one of the planes. You're
Is
traveling toward each other.
Well, I mean, are you serious? Bro, help me
Yeah.
remember the 750 that I'm talking about.
So you can't answer the question.
I'll put it
I'm
in
not
chat.
interested in I'm way on the bro, I'm about to challenge you on the conservation of momentum
Okay.
here with mass and your supposed non what do you
Spit it
call it?
out. Spit it
What is
out.
the light? What? How do they say it doesn't? Non-rest mass situations.
Inertial?
How much
This
mass do
guy.
you think a laser beam has? A radio signal. How much mass does the radio weigh?
So
Photons are
it's,
massless.
yeah, isn't it just
You're wrong. They don't
a
have a rest
passenger
mass.
particle?
I
Yes.
suggest that you give them mass because you're about to get your whole heliocentric globe
Oh,
spinning model
he's
blown
about to
up.
end this man's whole career.
Listen, dude, he can't even remember the dream he had last night, but he's gonna wreck us.
Super
Right,
hot
that's a
fire.
new thing. This is like that will come. It was so simple and obvious. I was like, oh
I hate
yeah.
that story just fell apart too, because I was like, yeah, and you said, and I forgot it.
Dude, I was so drunk. I was so drunk the other day. I won $1 million, but I
Yeah.
put it somewhere and I can't find it. Can you
God,
help
that
me?
That's funny.
is such a buzzkill.
Ugh.
No, but it's just a simple like relativity shoots itself in the foot like so many ways from Sunday. It's like y'all aren't gonna need once y'all realize
Did you remember?
yeah
For real?
7.5.
yeah, like wouldn't just everybody's clocks just be just everyone every different latitude? Wouldn't everybody's clocks just be fucked?
Yep.
That's the atomic clocks, yeah, and they're different on a plane as it's
No,
traveling.
I'm just talking about normal clocks. So that's the answer
It's
to
different.
that's the answer to what actually debunks Galileo's first principle is the atomic clock. If you want to teach me some trick that it seemed like your question was rhetorical, that your plane example we're supposed to say you wouldn't know, but you did leave out the detail of constant velocity, so I wanted to get you to show that. But that's actually been debunked since Dr. Lewis Eschen has invented the atomic clocks, because you can have those. You're allowed to have instruments
No,
inside your dark.
I just told you no
Go ahead.
instruments.
If you want to, go ahead.
No
You can teach
instruments.
me.
It's
Yeah.
a hypothetical, like I
Right, but
thought-
I'm saying to support Galileo's first principle in the uniform, like, you're allowed to have instruments there. It's that you can't look outside of your vessel. You can't test outside of your vessel. Is the hypothetical.
Well, that's not the one I'm using, but you can go.
Right. Well, yours is dumb. Yours isn't going anywhere.
Because you can't answer it.
No, because you
It's
don't
so-
have an answer.
the answer is
The answer is you
tell.
can't. That's the
Yeah.
answer. It's a rhetorical question. You're trying to get a gotcha, but you don't
No,
even
it's
have the
not
full
rhetorical.
gotcha.
That's the
You're trying
right
to give a half
answer.
fucking gotcha.
It
No,
wasn't
no,
rhetorical.
no. That's the right answer. You said the right
Dude,
answer.
are
can't tell.
you listening? You could have even piled on more. You could have gave me instruments and still thought you had a gotcha. You're an idiot to leave off the instruments. Do you pay attention?
No, if you had instruments, you would be able to measure your speed. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
you're an idiot.
That's true.
No, you can't measure your speed, dude, if you have instruments. That could be the earth moving under you, not you moving. You don't even
my
know your
gosh.
own fucking rules. You're such an idiot.
No, because the
You are
atmosphere
so
moves
dumb.
with the earth.
Go
and-
back to fucking school, bro. Go back, because you thinking you're gonna laugh at
Oh
flat
my
earthers,
God.
man. You must be here. You must be a masochist, bro.
He wants to know
Icy
why.
spin. Icy
He wants to
spin.
know why
I got-
helicopters don't blow away when they lift off the ground. This is unbelievable.
You're
Icy
an
spin.
idiot.
Icy spin. I got destroyed by Demmoch and TEMU DEMMOCH in the same night.
It's the first.
No, I'm literally destroying you.
Yeah, that's
But-
what I just said.
Yeah, have fun. with it.
literally though. But if,
I mean,
it-
Democh's
well,
giving you like analogies about, like, I'm giving you literally your own rhetoric shoved back down your throat. He did actually give you the up and down one, but no side to side. I don't know. I thought he was going to finish it. Anyway, why do you think that they say you can have instruments and still not know if you're moving or not? Why do you think they say that, but you left off the instruments? What was all that?
Well, I'll give you credit, dude. You know more than most of the people that I asked that question to. So you're actually right. But most people will say, "Well, I have instruments, so I could tell my ground."
I'm not
speed."
interested
So,
in most people.
I know. So you did it right. You cannot tell.
I don't care. Take your badge and put it on yourself,
yeah,
bro.
quit complimenting him, bro. Just get to the shit.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, you're right. You can't tell motion from one another.
But you can, because what you do is you take an atomic clock and you do the butt to butt to butt method, and you go north, south, east, west in your little vessel, your little closed off, I don't know what's happening outside of me vessel, right? And what's going to happen is, because supposedly one is going with the motion, one's going counter to the motion, one's going lateral to the motion. The oscillations, or however they do that micro mechanism, is going to decay at a different rate, and you will know in which direction. So I'm very sorry that you guys are holding on to centuries old, broken down postulates. You're probably in the team that wants the Royal Society of London or whatever that
They're related. You're right. They're all related.
thinks that these things prove Einstein's relativity, even though the inventor of the clock shows them petitions and appeals, how stupid and overextended it is. We can see the elevation phenomenon. That's what we get from the atomic. We get your quote gravity.
The elevation phenomenon.
Yeah, you get your elevation phenomenon, your time dilation with elevation.
What? Okay, so why do we get
Time dilation with elevation.
elevation?
That is what it is.
Why do we get elevation? Why do we get time dilation with elevation?
It doesn't matter. You assume why you get it, but it's still an open-ended question.
Okay, so what's the mainstream science say?
That it's the gravitational potential. So anyway,
I'm lost.
wow, this is like kid.
Wow, this guy, he knows what he's talking about. How in the world are you on the fence and can't make your
because
mind
I'm a
up?
smart person.
Mm.
I love that. That's so good. Why are you on the fence whether it's a globe or
Because I'm a smart person that does not believe what he's told and is capable of seeing the twists.
So how come you
and,
can't figure it
and
out?
bullshit and understand that people are smarter than me and they could lie to your little dumbass real easy.
So how come you can't figure it out if you're smarter?
Mm.
Because I just need 8 planes and we just need to go straight. That's it. That's all we need.
But you can't use any other data on the Earth.
You have micro data for a macro situation. Suck on my big balls.
24-hour
Grow
sun
up. How old are you guys? Seriously. How many kids do you have? Would you
we're
let
too
your kids
old.
be fucking indoctrinated like this?
Well, you
Maybe
can't
that's what it
explain the
is.
24-hour sun in Antarctica. You have
It doesn't
problems with that, right?
matter.
Oh, it does.
Once
Yeah, it
you
does.
go and you see that the planes don't come back, then you would need to explain it.
No, the
Maybe it's a
planes
globe and you
actually.
don't need to explain it. The
What they
point
do
is
is
when
they
you
drop
look at
them
all the
off and they
data,
pick someone else
right? Well, the
up and they
point
take
is that
them
when
back
you
to
look at all the
Punta
data and you actually have an open mind and you
Yeah.
pretend you're the judge and what you would want if you was going to prove shit like that, you would see that they're lacking, bro. You would see that there's a lot that could be happenstance. You would see that maybe it might be a globe, but maybe not, bro.
All right. Well, I corrected you about the planes, but what else do you have?
So check this out.
Okay.
Do you understand that, light does not conserve momentum the same way a baseball does? If you think I'm wrong, go ahead and Google.
But what does this have to do with the 24-hour sun in Antarctica?
I'm teaching you. You didn't got nothing to teach me. Do you understand that light?
So you're not going to engage with anything, only what
Do you
say.
understand that light does not conserve momentum like a baseball does?
Sure.
You need to take me deathly
Yeah.
serious.
Let's
Sure.
do it. Let's go for it. Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Right. So that
Okay,
means
so now that we agree with you on that topic, how does a 24-hour sun in
so,
the
bro,
South
you
Pole
really
and the
think
North
you
Pole
really
work?
keep trying, right? You're wasting time. It's never gonna happen.
He doesn't
You
have
need
an
to
answer,
sit back and
Wes.
learn.
Oh,
cute.
he's not smart enough for that. I get it. Okay, cool.
No, you want me to give you flat earth magic, dude. So anyway, the thing is this. How come with all the millions of miles per second galactic motion that we have, we never have to lead targets with lasers, light beams, radio beams, because you don't lead targets with baseballs because
Because
it's
we're all
conserving the
going at the
momentum.
same speed. That's why.
Gravity.
Yep. No, and we're going at the same speed, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Going at the same speed is something that applies to baseballs, not to things that don't act like baseball.
You're saying that light doesn't act as a particle sometimes?
I'm saying, does light act like the baseball? It doesn't matter if it's a particle or a wave. It doesn't have mass. It doesn't conserve momentum the same way.
And it's so super fast, it wouldn't matter for most of our applications.
You're not listening.
But it
You
does
haven't
work.
calculated this. We have calculated this. You will miss by miles and miles to the moon. You will miss by dozens of miles going to other planets. You're going to miss by thousands of miles going to the Voyager. You don't understand this yet. You've never looked at it. Trust me.
But you're right.
No,
You're
we
right. So
understand
in a ring laser gyroscope, we do also miss. Thanks, Bob. 15 degrees per hour.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's true. What about that?
Right. Well, what that shows us is that's happening, but yet we know the other stuff isn't missing. It's not this heliocentric whirling through space, whirling through galaxy, whirling around the sun model. So we need to look closer at what is happening in the gyro. Is it
what
a
is?
background medium? Is it an ether? I'm sorry that you really think this is a fucking joke right now, but you should appreciate my energy and the knowledge that I'm giving you.
Dude,
You've not
you're
thought
flat
about this
smacking
way.
me. You're
You've not
well, no,
calculated it. I promise you, I have calculated it with dozens of Globers. I have to all the guys vote in the chat. Kosho, Zanuck, Pazas, Pandas, all y'all fucking clown champions done all been scratching their nuts talking about this topic, bro.
I
Well,
think
I
you're
agree you
special.
have
Go
a
ahead.
bunch
Where's
of
Paul at
energy.
with the bro?
I do know Zanuck.
Bro.
I don't know the others.
I think you're special, Don. Don't worry about it. I think you're special.
I'd want to help you. I don't give a fuck about special. I got plenty of bitches, dude. I don't want you to be my bitch.
Clip that spin.
He's got baddies, baby. He's got baddies.
You think I wasn't getting throated during my presentation yesterday? Are you retarded?
That is magical.
Dude, this guy.
Yeah. But you can't explain the 24-hour sun, though, right?
You've got to imagine that the ether pushes the focal pendulum as well.
It's
Pendulums
irrelevant.
are also affected by magnetism.
No, it isn't.
Well, light's not, right?
Yes, it is.
Light's affected by magnetism. Is that what you're saying?
Thing is,
Pendulums.
guys, is you think you're safe, and that's fucked up because we're not, and we need to stand together to be safe, man.
Why can't we
If
just
you
ask
really
questions?
maybe go ahead.
We're asking questions, and you're saying you think you know everything. That just doesn't add up because we are asking questions.
You're being disingenuous.
Sometimes I'll give you that. Sometimes it is just for a little fun, but I'm asking questions genuinely. I'm asking about the 24-hour sun genuinely.
Right, but
I'm
dude,
trying to keep
we
it on
talked
topic.
about this 6
genuinely.
hours ago.
Yeah, and you didn't have
Right?
an answer for the sun going outside of.
Oh, we
of
showed
the
you
flat
the
Earth.
best. We showed you the best limits to the
Hold
answer,
on.
right?
But you know everything, right?
We
So
had
you
a
have
couple
this. You have
answers.
this
We had a
attitude
couple
that
answers
you.
about
Have a
peering
combo.
through.
Okay.
You would be peering through the other side, obviously, brother. I know it looks continuous and seamless. That's awesome. And but the humility and honesty to be able to say we don't have an answer. That's fine. That does not mean that you have to just concede everything and be like, it's got to be a ball.
No, but the
Or
globe does have
ignorance.
an
It
answer.
could
The
also
globe
be
does.
ignorance.
Our model
It could
says
be
that it
ignorant.
should
Sure, that's
behave that way.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've told you plenty of times the globe is a lot of strength, right? The flat earth thing to me really is most likely that they're trying to hide the bullshit about space by making space skeptics clumped in with flat earthers and trying to make everybody look stupid altogether. It's most likely what's happening.
But in science, what we do is we can take competing theories, right? We can say flat Earth, this is what we'd expect. We can say globe Earth, this is what we would expect. We put it to the test and we go with what happens. And repeatedly, time and again, the globe wins.
Dude, that's fine, but you're not listening.
You're not
You can't
listening.
do when you're not doing science. You're not hanging out in space doing science. It's a handful of elites that are fucking around them.
Okay, I've done stuff, but you're uninterested. So,
Bro, you've left the Earth.
that is absolutely. You're putting me in a little box, right? Like I have to leave the Earth to do science. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm talking about you have to leave the Earth to be in space, and that's what I'm telling you. Is all this on Earth stuff getting lumped in with the space stuff is most likely the play that they're doing.
So
Okay?
you have to leave Earth in order to know the shape of the Earth, right?
No, you have to leave Earth to understand that it's actually the solar system and the galaxy that they really want us to believe it is. Now, they're constantly wrong about stuff. They're wrong about the
Okay,
birth
go
of
ahead.
galaxies. They got to ad hoc in the dark matter. They got to ad hoc. Now all
Stop
of a sudden,
deflecting. We're talking
Uranus
about
and
the shape
Neptune
of
are.
the Earth.
Hey
Stop
man, all
deflecting.
of
We're
a
talking about
sudden,
the shape of the
Uranus
Earth.
and Neptune are rocky giants. Did you like? It's like 3 days old. Like, have
I've
y'all
got
heard
Stop
something
this
for you.
yet? Y'all,
deflecting. Stop
huh?
deflecting. We're talking about the shape of the Earth.
No,
actually,
I'm not talking about the shape of the Earth. I'm talking about light conserving momentum. That's what I opened up my mouth to talk to you about, right?
Well, then shut
You
it because
want
we're not
every see,
interested.
you're doing the same thing that I'm telling you they're doing. You're trying to lump all this to the shape of the Earth because you don't want to pay attention
Nice
to the
picture.
space lie, bro.
hey, what's that a
Look at
picture
that
of?
nice picture in
We're done.
chat.
Like
That's
we
good,
gotta let
Icy.
other people talk too.
Sorry, yeah, Taylor. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's just have a back and forth, you know.
What's your position on the 24-hour sun? I heard you trying to get something in.
Yeah.
I was just saying, based on the Bible, it says God divided the light and the dark over the face of the earth. He separated them. And then he established the sun to rule over the day and the moon to rule over the night. So some people say it could be dome dynamics or different things, or just because God divided the boundary line of the light and the dark. Where certain places are designated to have nighttime and daytime and would have access to see the sun, and others wouldn't.
Yeah, I
No,
would
it's
say that he was describing the purpose and the who did it more than the exact way that it works. So I don't see any conflict with the globe model.
I'm just saying, if there's designated, based on the season, designated spots who are allowed to see the sun and not, I mean, that would also explain, why it doesn't really change size, if it is distant, large, whatever, and moving over the face of the earth. In designated places are allowed to see him and others aren't. Like, I don't know, just some thoughts. But it says the lights in the heavens, it's a mystery, right? The mysteries of the lights in the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we'll ever fully understand. I mean, I think everybody has questions about, the stars and just like, for example, in the globe model, they have like big questions about the galaxy spirals. Like, if it really was so old, shouldn't like the edges of the galaxy spirals already be conglomerated to
Mm-hmm.
be one big glob? And I mean, there's questions and issues that the mainstream still has. I mean, even how there's enough gravity within the galaxies to hold them together, that's still a big unknown. So
It's dark.
Yeah,
It's
you're right
special
about that.
matter. It's special matter that light just ignores. Oh,
No, you're
but
right about
weird.
that.
Go ahead, Matthew.
right.
Sorry.
So kind of like the flat Earth edge wall, where the 24-hour sun could be going through, and it could be special matter that light ignores or goes through. Like, see, it's cool when you do it, but it ain't cool when I do it. Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Well, let me respond to Taylor. Yes, you're right. We don't know everything about the lights in the sky or stars and that type of stuff. But just because we don't know everything doesn't mean that we know nothing. I think it's appropriate to like find out about God's creation by learning about the stars and the planets and the sun.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not just learn about the
But because
vegetables?
he's given us dominion over the creation. And I think knowing about it is part of it.
But then he starts messing with Job, like, Job, were you there whenever he set the Pleiades? Were you there whenever he, stretched the measuring line over the earth and set out his
Yeah.
boundaries?
Yeah, those are
there's-
rhetorical questions pointing out that Job was not there when God created the universe. So, there's things that will always be a
I
mystery
think we
to us.
should study it too. Like, I'm not against studying it.
Oh, good.
Bye, WG. You endured long and well.
Later,
Couldn't
Wes.
say goodbye.
Oh, he left.
He left. So good game, man.
Yeah, it was fun. I think the night shift is pouring in. I'm probably gonna
Look, I think it's just interesting that there's like breaking news happening supposedly right here in our solar system right now. Y'all aren't talking about it. The comet is 3 days away. They're talking about it every freaking day. We got Neptune and Uranus turning into rock planets.
You know what's weird
mean-
though is that we have a lot of local phenomena that it seems to be the case, right? That a lot of flat earthers tend to ignore that, and they look beyond. They look like, well, we just want to ignore that because it's not good for us, probably in their own minds, right? Like we all probably do that with certain things in our life, but that seems to be what's happening. And it's like, let's look beyond at other things that we can't explain so that we can kind of distract from these other basic things. And that's all my whole theme has been.
That's
today.
why the middle ground's the place to be, bro.
Yeah, but
seriously.
I brought a lot. I didn't bring just. I'm not saying I brought I brought the heat. No, I asked a lot of questions about different things, and we all sort of kind of wind up back out.
Well, yeah, old stuff, man.
But that should even be more of an issue because you've had more time to like kind of think about it and come up with.
I don't need to answer it dude. If I can tell you that all we need to do is like literally macro exclusive experiment. That's it. I don't need to waste time on these micro endeavors that are going to be argued and and not accepted or potentially continue to be brainstormed about. Would you please stand with me and admit all we need is a little extra fuel and a couple planes or some solar powered shit that wants to go as straight as possible, going to get blown by the wind. But let's send a couple dozen things straight and see what happens. Can you please stand with me?
I would have to hear more about your experiment because honestly,
bro, are you kidding me?
I didn't track it.
How about just yes? Let's fly a plane straight. Yes, you don't want to go explore? Just fly it straight.
Okay, I'll say yes to that. That's fine.
Thank you. Golly, like it's not that hard. Like you think the final experience so stupid? How the hubris of that title of that thing? Like just go map, go fly off to Narnia. Keep looking for Narnia. There's no Narnia there. Okay, oops, globe. It's that simple. That's
the thing about
bro.
the final experiment was that everyone agreed that it would settle it. The people that went, right?
No, you're wrong. Oh, the people that went?
Well, the flat earthers.
Okay,
and
if that's everyone to you, then okay.
Well, I'm just saying that
I see what you're saying.
I'm not saying that they're everyone. I'm saying, yeah, of course, people are going to.
I see what you're saying.
Matter. Yeah,
I see what you're saying. Those 12 people don't matter to me.
Yeah, I mean,
experiment. That's not an exclusive experiment to me. That has nothing to do with the map. That gave us nothing new. See, I don't.
It did create a lot of problems.
Skeptical of the globe, even knowing there could be a 24-hour sun. There's plenty of them, bro. Like it's too much drama involved in it. Like let's just take the planes and go straight.
Well, what about the stars? The stars that rotate separately, the circumpolar stars, they rotate one direction in the northern hemisphere and in the other direction in the southern hemisphere, like they would if you were on a sphere.
Supposedly.
Don't they always go east to west?
I like the equator.
The stars always go east to west?
They go clockwise or counterclockwise, and that's usually where the difference comes in.
Do not stars always go east to west?
They do.
No.
Yeah, they do. But the equatorial split that's cooler.
Someone clip that, please.
Local stars always look like a sheet blank, like a flat sheet.
Look it up on AI.
But you're missing the forest for the trees, Taylor. Like you're asking the wrong question.
What?
This is the thing. It's another
they
micro
should be going
fight.
clockwise.
This is globe propaganda. They think that stars are going different directions. No, they're always.
I showed a diagram where they go different directions.
Yeah.
15 past the hour.
So has
they rotate around the Polaris. They go
but they still all go east to west, Matthew.
No, they don't. The ones in the bottom
are
west.
You need to stop arguing with her. You're wrong.
You need to look at the video, at the image that I posted and respond to that.
Where did you post it at?
In the chat, 15 past the hour, the wide stream chat, or is there a different place?
Oh, you did wide stream. Go to wide chat. That's where a lot of people, people that are on the stream tend to look there too. But like people that aren't on the stream,
Okay, sorry,
can follow along the discussion.
I put it at 16 past the hour. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
They're not going west to east, bro.
The ones on the white arrow, which direction are they going? I'm looking north.
No, he's right. They are going.
Yeah,
east to west
they're
and
going
one.
counterclockwise around Polaris. So what would you call that?
Stars always rise in the east and set in the west.
Right.
This is so funny.
They rise in the east and set in the west.
His example does debunk. Do they always go east to west? Clearly.
You have to take the ground position of the star, dude. Just because you're somewhere far off, you'd be like, it looks like they're going in this direction. If you mapped it, the GP over the spot of the land, it's going to be going east to west. Now, let's be intellectually honest.
In fact, they're going south to north and north to south in this photo too. So.
No, they're not. Not with the GPs. Who do you think you're fooling here? Like, what is happening right now?
He's just saying
the reason I'm a glober has nothing to do with experiments or getting in planes and flying straight or anything. I just think it's the best explanation for the observations we have. So even without any experiment,
it's fine. You're a flat earth skeptic. Cool. At least you're not sitting here. You're not an overzealous, hubristic glober. That's awesome. I think you've always been a gentleman. I don't know if you remember me, but you've always been a gentleman to me.
I always try. Thank you.
And it's 1 a.m. where I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Well, yeah, I'll pick this up with you guys another time. This has been a lot. So, is there anything that you were trying to like say, Taylor or Doc, that I didn't answer?
I promise the stars are always going east to west. So just based on your perspective.
No, the ones on the white arrow in my image are going from west to east.
Yeah, on your perspective, Matthew. Are you not going to address my point about the ground position?
The ground position always goes from east to west. We're talking about what
Thank
they look like in the sky.
Thank you. I see. If you would, you said no to her when she said, anyway, I see. Look into the conservation of the momentum, right? With the light and
of light.
Trust me. You think it's instant fast and all this? It's the radio signals. Yeah, it's not instant fast enough when we're talking about Mars, stuff like this, bro. These signals would be missing by so many miles, dozens and dozens.
No, I know. They would probably have to lead the sun by 8 or 9 minutes is what my guess is if they were shooting radar at it like they did in the 50s in the example I shared earlier.
Right. And when you look at what that is and you look at 8 or 9 minutes of an angle, you'd be pointing you'd be pointing 90 degrees somewhere else. It's ridiculous.
No, because the sun doesn't move that fast. I mean, we're talking about 1 degree per hour, right?
No, dude, it's not the sun moving that. No, Matt, dude, I see. It's about the galactic mode. We're spinning around the Milky Way, dude. Then the Milky Way spinning around other shit.
But that doesn't because we're all affected by that. So we don't have to account
No,
for that.
You're going back to a baseball again. We're not. The light signal isn't a baseball. The mass stuff is. This is. Oh my gosh, bro. Look, trust me. If you could just have I come off stupid on anything to you? Anything?
You're saying that.
So please trust me. Please.
I know that you were a little aggravated with your response with me. So what do you want me to trust you on?
That although the masses are all moving together and you get to act like it's kind of stationary and there's no leading necessary, that would be if you're releasing something of mass, like a baseball. It's going to conserve all that all that moving togetherness. Okay. When you do a radio signal, it does not conserve that moving togetherness. So while we shoot our signal, the galaxy is zooming somewhere else. Everything in the galaxy stays nice and together, floaty. Looks like it's not moving. It didn't relative to the great attractor or whatever. But the radio signal will be left in the dust. Please, this is the physics behind this.
I'll look into it.
I'll
look into it. All right. You guys have a good night. I'm going to take off.
Cheers, brother.
All right, sir. See ya.